So this is Ertiga XL6.
Yes. But even in that, actually, awesome. Great point. We can start with that. You remember how there used to be a Swift and a Ritz, which were effectively the same car, but slightly different body style, right? And everybody, when the Ritz happened, everybody was like, do you remember when the Ritz happened?
I don't remember when the Ritz happened, but I remember how many people said, wow, it is so fun to drive.
So they were the same. I don't know who said it was fun to drive, but okay. So back then, I remember people saying, why do they have the same car in two different body styles in prices that were less than what, 10, 15, 20,000 bucks apart? Didn't make sense, right? And Maruti Suzuki has constantly had these overlapping models and prices happen all the time. But I think they've taken that idea and stretched it to its very limit now.
Okay.
Because this is the first time we're seeing the twins happen, which are effectively the same car.
Right.
No real difference.
So Romeo and Ertiga, not Romeo and XL6.
Yes.
We've got questions on this in questions from circles also.
There are differences right now, but the Grand Vitara facelift is not far away.
Right.
And you can be sure
That it will be even more victorious.
that it will now. Okay, awesome point again, because now the question is, by virtue of sitting in the Nexa lineup, how exactly will the Grand Vitara be more premium than the Victoris?
Bigger sunroof.
They could do that actually, but in more meaningful ways, let's say.
ADAS level 3 that you can opt out of.
Yeah. So they had to have ADAS level 2 with this car finally, right? With the Victoris, which was
Does it have ventilated seats, the Victoris?
Yes. And the Grand Vitara also had. So the Victoris
Which all seats were ventilated?
frontal.
So the Grand Vitara facelift will have all seats ventilated.
That will feel like a giant leap. And that's the...
I'm just guessing, okay, I don't know any of this.
That's the sense out of this interaction with the Victoris. Because you can go in, experience the Victoris, and come out with two distinct moods. One is super happy, and the other is super disappointed.
No.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Completely.
Okay.
Because if you go in and say that, I just want a Maruti Suzuki, and this is now a cooler Maruti Suzuki. It's a Grand Vitara, but with a slightly better experience in the sense of it looks different. It looks slightly more modern. The cabin is done better. It has more equipment. So it's cooler. Then you're saying, I just wanted that Grand Vitara. Let's say I wanted a Maruti Suzuki, those sensibilities, and I don't care about anything else. This is awesome. Because the Victoris, while looking different, while having better equipment, while having all the same engine options and everything, and a few advantages as well, because it has better fuel efficiency, better boot space with the CNG, it is also cheaper than the Grand Vitara.
Right.
Right? At every variant.
And you can buy it in more places.
Yeah, and you can buy it at more places. So almost every variant is cheaper than the Grand Vitara. So it's like a no-brainer. Like today, if you're looking to buy a Grand Vitara, you'd think, why should I buy one? I'll just buy the Victoris. So it's like Victoris is killing it in that sense. So it's the very Maruti thing of going after value. Price it right. Give the right kind of sensible options. Make sure it feels, let's say, practical. Right? Get those kind of things, fuel efficiency, all those kind of things, nail those, done. But if you go in thinking that this is going to be Maruti Suzuki's step towards reclaiming leadership role and authority in the SUV space, and it will be trying to outdo the Creta, then that is not happening here.
Okay.
Right? And so therefore, if you say that I like Maruti Suzuki's, I like their sensibility.
Then you'll love the Victoris.
But I also want a Maruti Suzuki that feels modern, that feels richer.
That feels grand.
Yeah, it should feel grand, right? It shouldn't just have more equipment. And in that sense, I feel Maruti Suzuki today are in a slightly strange place where they have always been focused on great engineering, very reliable products, very practical products. But now they are pivoting towards experience. And it feels like they're in the first phase of that evolution where you tick things off.
Right.
Right? And the easiest thing to tick off are features. Right? So you are adding those in, so you are comparable with rivals. So when you look at the features list, you're going to say, yeah, it now has everything that you'd get in a Creta. But will it have the experience that you'd get in a Creta, which is also at the end of its life cycle now, is the question mark.
The Maruti Suzuki Victoris is going to be available in a network that is 6 times grander than the one that the Grand Vitara goes to. If you'd like to know more about this, Kartikeya and I had a really long conversation on MotorInc First. It's playing live on the app, it's always free to watch, and if you download the app, signing up for the app is absolutely free.